Hello, you wonderful people. I'm Marvelexa. Play more Hollow Knight. In the last episode, we laid another dreamer to rest, Monomon the teacher in Fog Canyon, and finished up a bunch of stuff in Green Path that we couldn't do before. Today, well, we're finally going to find out... Whoa, my goodness. Very rude. Gonna find out what's in that upper right corner. Actually just pick my charms. Yeah, I did put them back to normal. Good. This isn't the best way to there, is it? Yeah. Well, that's an absolutely god-awful start to the episode, but the right side is, it can only start getting better from here, can't it? Okay, just don't talk to me. Yeah. I mean, hasn't gotten better yet, but that doesn't mean it won't, right? Right. Yeah. 15 Geo. I don't wonder why I bother. The chest, nothing in it. But I think these guys are chunkier than your average boulder, aren't they? I'm not sure if that the ground pound seems to be hurting them or not. Let's stick with what we know does then. And yeah, that's absolutely no problem. That's a place we could have come ages ago. And we get the charm boulder shell. It's actually fairly useful. It gives you a little hard protective shell around yourself whilst you focus soul. So it does allow you to heal more easily, and there's a grub through there, but entirely how I get. Looks like it's down there. Yeah, easy enough. But yeah, the boulder shell protects you while you're healing. So if you find that things are knocking you out of your soul focus, then that can be a potentially useful way to power through it. Don't think I'm going to be using it that often, if at all. As we get a King's Idol here. Because I find other things just more generally useful. Like all the things I have on for doing more damage or generating more soul. But it does have its uses. In fact, when combined with the shape of Un, which we got in the last episode, which lets you squidge around a little bit whilst you're healing, rather than just being locked to one place. Not only does it basically guarantee being able to heal in all situations, like the slug form that you take with Shape of Un becomes a snail. Also, pretty cute. There's all there. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. These blasted plains stretch never-ending. There is no world beyond. Those foolish enough to traverse this void must pay the toll and relinquish the precious mind this kingdom grants. So that's like literally people who leave are dumb. that's what that tablet says. If you leave, you are dumb. And that's one strategy for keeping people there in your kingdom, I suppose. What's this? Yeah, that does carry on that way. The corpse of a large bug. Oh, yes. Yeah, that's what it does. Not going to be immediately obvious, but the consequences of that kind of should become more apparent. And just get a little bit of delightful circus music there. To go with these red flames. Nothing ominous about that at all, right? Oh, I have to hit the stupid whispering route again. Well, that's Map Man. I don't think they'd put him in a breakable wall. They've not done that yet. I think he's probably just on like a little ledge above us somewhere. But let's carry on collecting this essence first. Or we'll just all. That works too. Yeah, there's a page there that the Map Man is. Yeah, they wouldn't put him behind a wall, a breakable wall, would they? The cruelest thing they've done so far is put him behind the inky black barrier. And even then, swimming through acid's a way around. Enjoying the bracing air. We're quite close to Howling's borders and those desolate plains that surround it. In this direction, I'm about as far as I'm willing to go, though it's been a pleasant change from the tight confines of the caverns. I've drawn a small map for the area. It's a simple one, and more for completion, really. Not knowing the full extent of a region can be quite frustrating. Yeah, we'll pay for that. I chanced upon a strange bug atop these cliffs. His house isn't far from here. A very imposing figure, he was, and no doubt lethal with a nail. I suspect you two might share more in common than him and I. Yeah, not thinking anything new either. Kind of feel like I should probably collect all the essence before doing, like, going off to another screen again. I don't want to have to drop it. Well, actually, I'm probably going to drop all the way down to listen to what the stupid tree says anyway, aren't I? So, what can you do? Okay. And that's everything. Alright, let's see what the tree has to say for itself. Wasteland. Bugs reduced. Fascinating. Yeah, that feels worth falling all that way for. Yeah, it seems to be one of those days, doesn't it? There's multiple different directions we can go here. Okay, that's just nothing. Okay, so I rescind the multiple different directions you can go thing there. As we hit another squid again. I saved ourselves from dying on the nails there at least, so that's something. Not the nails, the spikes. I think this is also a place that you need. Oh my god, it's full. It really is just one of those days. Just one of those days! Aha! But when you can fool someone else into doing it, suddenly it doesn't feel so bad. Of course, what would probably feel the best is if I just stopped doing it, but that's a good close second. Alright, yeah. A little shortcut, which will be entirely pointless because I don't think we're ever coming back here. But yeah. You can see the little lantern on us, lit up, because this is a place where it is necessary. This is pretty, isn't it? Get Joni's blessing. Nothing? Nothing. Okay. Oh! Ah, I see you bear my blessing. I can't remember giving it, but my memory has been a little lacking of late. Isn't it just so peaceful here? Such a perfect place to rest. Yep. Sure is. Again, like most of the other ghost bugs in the game, Kickstarter backer characters. And, just like the other ghosts in the game, can dream nail her for the whopping total of 1 essence. Just, yeah. Don't ever be curious about what the ghost characters are thinking, and then try to dream nail them that way, without knowing that dream nailing a ghost just sucks them up into the nail and gives you essence. Because yeah, feel pretty bad to do that accidentally. Like, oh, the cool ghost character. I wonder what they're thinking. And dream nail them and not like, oh, didn't mean to do that. I think I know what that is up there. So yeah. Yep, that's it is who I thought it was. I am Gorb. Bow! Bow, 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 bow to Gorb. The great mind. I am Gorb. Ascend, 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 ascend with Gorb. Sure thing, dude. Okay. Whew. Bye-bye, Gorb. Not gonna lie though, that was an absolutely dreadful fight, but I am alive. Gorb is dead. I am Gorb. The great mind. The pain. Ascend, ascend. I am. Get in the dream now with the rest of them. It lies Gorb, the great mind. Hey. Oh, there's nothing. I mean, there's a very basic geodeposit back there, I guess, but seems to be everything. Kind of a letdown. Thought the dude coming out of the rock to push you there was going to be like a hint that there's a hidden area or something. Hang on. There's definitely more stuff up here. That little drop there is where we drop at the very start of the game. And in the intro to every single video. Oh, that's what the bench is. Yeah. It's in this guy's house. Well met. Yes, thought I could sense an aura of a fierce warrior approaching. I'm impressed you found my sanctuary here at the top of the world. No doubt you've endured many trials and overcome many foes in your quest to find me. No, don't speak a word. I, Nailmaster Matto, who was taught art of the nail by the great nail sage himself, hereby accept you as my pupil. Let us begin the lesson immediately. Yep. And there's our third nail art. Your form. Exquisite. Now I know how my own master felt when he passed down his teachings to us. I hope you don't think me too forward when I say I consider you to be my child. Yes. Saw you perform my nail art, I felt a bond between us suddenly flash into existence. You honor me beyond words, my pupil. Thank you.
Bam. Finel. Bam. Finel. Bam.
Okay. What are you thinking then? Brother Shio, how fare you in the great kingdom of thorns you call home? Think of you every time I raise my nail. Do you ever close your eyes and remember the time we spent together with Oro and our master? I like to think you do. Well, I know I can't really tell him, but your other nail sages are all thinking of each other as well. I don't remember which one specifically was thinking of him. But yeah. I don't want to leave you alive, actually. There is another place we can get here. Although it's somewhere we shouldn't really go. It's somewhere we will get another way. And kind of sequence breaking our way to it is not only is it cheap, but it's not as good a moment as having it revealed in the part where it normally would be. Also, I can't actually seem to remember how we get there, so there's that. Okay, I've gone and looked up how you do it. It's pretty hard. Can we get the right? Oh, it probably was in just kind of a right-ish position. There it is! A little note that there's a stag station, weirdly enough, up here. So what could that all be about? Actually, I'm thinking just having gone in there, have I ruined the little dialogue you get when when you unlock this the proper way, which is getting all the stag stations unlocked, and then the stag's memory comes back and like he remembers where the nest is and where he grew up. Yeah, I may have just ruined a nice little story moment all in the name of showing off a crappy little sequence break. Whatever. I am very, very sorry. At least we can Superman all the way. Oh, it doesn't let us. No Supermaning for you. So, this is Dirtmouth, but, looks a little different, doesn't it? Ah, look there. Something strange and sinister has suddenly appeared. Ugh, it fills me with dread. I think it best to try and ignore it. Why must these grotesque strangers intrude on our peaceful little home? Sometimes it feels like the whole world is conspiring to make me uncomfortable. Go to the side one first. Ah! Did you call us? You called us and we came. We came. Don't look scared. Why did you call us? It doesn't matter. Don't tell me. We came, and I can smell something. Something deep below us. I want it. I want it. The smell. Ugh. You're hiding something very nice from me, aren't you? Shouldn't hide something so nice. Show me. Put it on, quickly. Shadow and fire will dance together so prettily, I think. So it's not immediately obvious what that character does, but what actually happens is if you go in there with any of the fragile charms equipped, you'll eat it. And then you pay thousands and thousands of geo to get it back, but it's better because it comes back unbreakable. So unbreakable heart, unbreakable strength, and unbreakable greed. But let's see what's in the main event tent right now. And yeah, that music is diegetic.
Babala Geno.
You called us. Victor Master.
Sego Nala.
Victor Master. When flame burns bright inside one's mind, kin heed the call, cross lands and time. Hello. So it was you who called us. Well met, my friend. Well met. I am Grimm, master of this troupe. The lantern has been lit, and your summons heeded. A fine stage you choose. This kingdom fallowed by worm and root. Perfect earth, upon which our ritual shall take place. And you, my friend, your own part is far from over. As the lantern flared, your role was cast, our compact written in scarlet fire. Eager we are to see you commence, but first, some illumination is required. Across these lands my kin now spread, harvesting that essence peculiar to my breed, the flame and dream. Seek my kin, claim their flame, and return it to me. Together, marvels shall be achieved. But don't fret, small one. For this task, you won't travel alone. My child shall guide you to the flame and gather within itself that burning essence. Like you, the child plays key role in this task. Only with it by your side will the flame and my kin reveal themselves to you. Cool. You have anything new to say?
Baba Gondala. Baba Gondala.
Yep, same thing there. Those two are still there. Tell you what, let's see if I can use the Now I've set a little warp point back in Dartmouth. Should we ever need to travel back here, which seems kind of likely, doesn't it? Look at our map. Wait, I thought the Grimm things got added to the map. But, anyway. We're gonna immediately use that warp point. Because I'm a fool who forgot... Actually, we didn't need to use that warp point there. I wasn't entirely sure, like, at what point it costs you soul. Not soul, costs you essence to use. Whether it costs the 1 essence to put the gate down or to travel to it. Looks like it's to travel to it.
Seek it out.
We definitely want the Grimm Child
Oracle.
equipped, but actually, first of all, I don't think I showed off Glowing Womb either. That's also pretty cute. Why aren't they? There we go! Little tiny flying versions of you as little minions. Adorable, isn't it? If you wanted, you could actually, like, go for, like, a full minion build. The Glowing Womb, Weaver Song, and this new one, Grimm Child. I don't think it would be all that effective in combat, but, it'd be adorable. Wait. Check the map now. Yes. The flames only appear when you have Grimm Child equipped. Okay then. Tell you what, let's do the Green Path and City of Tears ones first. We'll do these first because, as may have, as you may have guessed by the fact that I went running off to the Crystal Peak, we are going to do a couple more things there today. Oh, we do have to go past the stinky explosion. Okay, yeah. For a moment I was thinking we could, like, something had just happened that blocked that off or something, because, yeah, couldn't see a way through. There we go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so the... Grimmkin are kind of irritating. There we go then. I didn't think I need to do the warp gate because I think the not deep nest. What the hell? That was a massive brain fart. But Dartmouth, I think it is the last one we rested at. Let's find out, shall we? And yes, Dartmouth was the last one we rested at. Let's take the stag to the City of Tears then. I think it's right next to the city storerooms. be right here. I do not like these things. Still, at least they seem to be having fun. Oh wait, no, don't heal. No, fire spells at them. I like the way they seem to move along with the screen. Kind of unnerving, isn't it? Two flames consumed. Save quit back to Dartmouth again. Now, on to Crystal Peak. And here's the third. Okay, yeah, a place where I literally cannot get you. Oh my god. I really hate these guys. Yep. That's 3 flames consumed. We won't go back to Grimm just yet, though. So there's still stuff here. And here's where you would be able to get that King's Idol without sequence breaking. With the double jump. There's the Among Us sign. I'll take this bench here, because we might actually need it. We'll put Grandchild away for now, and Soul Capture on. Now we can finally get up here. To a part that they stopped you sequence breaking to. For some reason. Okay, the lasers do 2 damage as well. Ow. Okay, yeah. Like, what could I really have done there? Like, I was, already kind of in the, locked into the ground pound. Oh my god. The word's really gotten out that just bouncing is the way to beat me, hasn't it? Get out of here. Gladly take another mask shard. See if your corpse is thinking anything. Of course not. Also a whispering route that we didn't get before. May as well. While we're here, you know. We're going to be teleporting back. May as well fuel that with some essence, you know. But for old time's sake, let's not double jump up. Let's do the sequence break bounce for absolutely no reason. Oh god, these guys. Hey, I can double jump now. What do you think about that? Weren't expecting that, were ya? Okay, that's everything. Let's see what the tree is thinking. Was it this way? Yeah, it was. Light refracted. Energy contained. Fascinating. Right. Back we go.
Baba Gondala.
You wish to see the master? Return with the child full of flame, and he shall appear. Probably not thinking anything new, are you? No, you are not. Yo. I don't have it equipped. If you have anything new to say about the
Baba
child.
Gondala.
Good, the child burns with flame. Master is waiting for you. I can feel it. The warmth of the flame you've gathered together. A masterful opening act. The air hums with excitement. Dear child, you've done so well. Let your fire burn even brighter. Nice. Beautiful, yes. The child has grown from idle youth to deadly companion. About these dangerous lands, its aid will no doubt be welcome. Just don't neglect our dance, for it too continues. Keep hunting that scattered scarlet essence. When the child is filled with flame once more, return to the stage, and the performance will begin. Right, let's see where the new ones are. Cool, cool. So King's Pass, that's right next to us. In Kingdom's Edge. And the Resting Grounds. We could just do those right now, couldn't we? Let's just check the amount of time I've been recording for, because yeah, why not? I'm not sure I can get up, up the cliff that way, so, do the way I'm pretty sure that I can get up the cliff. we go. Mhm. Oh, come on. Yeah, it should be through here. And yeah. Now we're facing slightly bigger Grimkin. They're still annoying as hell though. And they still go inside rocks. Because they're fair like that. Oh, the Grimkin's trying though. It's actually hitting them back. Yeah, don't care about getting hit there. Just setting that things up is more important. So let's save, quit, back. Wait. Don't do a super dash when you just want to use the... just want to use the bus. Resting grounds, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. So one of these days will be the days that I open that grave over there that needs to be ground pounded. Today is not that day. I promise there will be only disappointment there. If you're one of those people who can't wait to find out what it is. That might just be more my disappointment than anyone else's. Oh, god damn it. Oh, that's everything. Cool. Where was the last one again? Actually just walk to that one, actually. Wait, I think there is something in this room. Might kind of, be kind of eating into the content that would otherwise be in the episode where we eventually do finish off the east side of the City of Tears, but I mean, while we're here, you know? I think there's at least like a grub here or something, right? There's treasure. I'm not sure what to be doing here? A little bit we haven't seen yet. Wanderer's Journey. Oh! Yeah! Stealthy, aren't you? There seems to be there's something to the top left, actually. So, where is it? Oh. Yeah, I'm not smart, am I? Grimkin's doing some work, actually. Not Grimkin, Grimchild. I mean, these aren't the strongest enemies, but, you know. Okay, it's not a grub, it's a vessel fragment. Which I think puts us like one away from having every single vessel fragment in the game. Isn't that just lovely? And down. Oh wait. You can just fall. Why am I going this way? Oh, whatever. I mean, we got explored a little bit that we hadn't seen before, but yeah, I think the most efficient way would have just been taking the elevator, like the elevator chute entrance that leads to the Colosseum, and going that way. But whatever. No idea how you're supposed to get that. Doesn't strike me as particularly important though. Like what? It's a tiny bit of treasure. Oh. Okay, this is gonna suck, isn't it? Yeah, fighting this guy on all these narrow little platforms. Not exactly a great time. I got an essence though. Get out of here. Flame consumed. Go back to Dartmouth.
Baba Gondala.
Very good. The child burns with flame. Master is waiting for you. Wonderful, wonderful. My kin arrive, and the time has come. This searing fire carries well the ritual's promise. Dance with me, my friend. The crowd awaits. Show them you are worthy of a starring role. Oh, we're doing this now, are we? Okay. Okay, dude. Good shot, you got me. And again. Yep. Oh yes. Little, bullet hell section we have here. Woo! Yeah, and, that's like his stun animation. He splits into bats. It's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, just trapped me in the corner. Seems fair. So, on like a additional detail that's fun about this fight. When he does that bow at the beginning. If you attack him during that, he goes immediately into a bullet hell section. Otherwise, those kind of happen at certain health thresholds. Getting the third one, I believe, might mean we're like 75% done with him. There we go. So, yeah, I wasn't expecting to do that this episode, but, glad I did. Thank you, you're too kind, Bravo, my friend. Hear how the crowd adores you. They've not seen such a show in a long time. Look here, how our child has grown, nourished, strengthened by the heat of our passionate dance. The two of you will feature in many tragedies and triumphs together, I'm sure. And so, our great ritual nears its end. Will you continue to harvest the flame, even though now you surely see the path it illuminates for us? Our scarlet eyes will watch you keenly, friend. Go out into the darkness, harvest the last lingering embers of this kingdom, then return to me, and we will complete our dance. Nice. Oh, accordion dude's gone. Oh wait, yeah, I know why accordion dude's gone. Because there's, 2 alternate endings to this, Grimm Troupe content. One in which you banish the troupe, and one in which you complete the ritual. Well, these, oh, there's one in the hive. Bizarre. Can actually combine that with next episode, because we are going to be going down the ancient basin way again. So, the recording time again. Oh yeah, that's definitely an episode. So, with that, from me, the Knight, and the Grimm Child. Oh my god, it's curled up beside the bench. That is just adorable. That is... But yeah, from all of us, yep, I've been Mavlexa. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.